If anyone knows what crazy, crippling fear is when it comes to approaching women, 100% that is me. I'd say about 10, 11, maybe 12 years ago, I was trying to learn how to meet women, and I struggled really bad. I mean, it didn't even matter if I was attracted to the girl or not. It didn't matter if I was intoxicated with alcohol. When I saw a girl and I wanted to go over and say hi to her, it was extremely difficult. And I didn't really know why. I thought to myself, why is this scary? I don't even think I'm scared that much of rejection. Who cares if she rejects me? What's the deal? I really couldn't get to the bottom of why I was feeling what I was feeling. But then later I learned that it's some sort of primal fear where we are scared to get rejected because we didn't have access to that many women a long time ago, right? So getting rejected by a woman was a pretty big deal when we were back in the caveman days. But I digress. Right now, you're probably watching this video because you want to learn how you can get over your approach anxiety just like I did. Well, I'm going to give you a little step-by-step plan on how to do it. Just understand that you're going to need at least a good month, consistent month of working on this in order to defeat your approach anxiety. It's going to take a little bit of time. But then again, if you look at the span of life, what is 1 month out of the many, many, many years you're going to be alive being able to approach women? So if you can take 1 month out of your life and just really focus on getting rid of this approach anxiety, it's going to be worth it to you. So I'm going to give you a few rules. Okay, when you're going out and you're trying to meet women, don't focus on every girl you talk to is going to have to be this big conversation where you're going to have to use all these techniques that you might be learning on this channel and try to get her attracted to you. Don't think about it like that. That's what a lot of guys do. They think every girl they talk to has to be this extraordinary conversation and get her attracted. Right now, you need to focus on one thing and one thing only. Going over to a woman, saying hi, and that's it. You need to take a baby step approach to being able to get over the anxiety. Right now you're thinking you got to do all this stuff, but you don't. You need to take it a step at a time. And step one is just going over to a girl and saying hello, okay? Saying hello and then maybe even walking away. If you can do that, you have gotten to step one. Now, how do you even do that? Well, the thing you have to understand is once you see a girl, and I don't think you should just wait for the most attractive girl, I think you should do this to anybody, is any girl that you see, you have to go up to her right away. This is called the 3-second rule. Actually, this was not invented by myself, but Mystery from the Mystery Method, an old pickup artist. And he said, go up to a girl as fast as you can. And the reason why he says this, at least what I think he said, or maybe I'm coming up with this, is that in those 3 seconds, you go over there and do it, because if it takes you too long, you will psych yourself out and you will build it up so much that you eventually won't do it. So the longer you take, the harder it's going to get. So you have to train yourself to go over there as fast as possible so you don't have your brain tell you not to do it. So this is the 3-second rule. So that's kind of step one here, right? But also along with this is make it easy. Make the initial barrier of entry just really, really simple. Instead of thinking, I got to talk to this girl forever, just say hi and walk away. Here's a really good one. This is a little bit more difficult, but at least it's a little bit low pressure. Go up to a girl and say, hey, I just want to say you look very nice today. Have a good day. And literally just walk off. That's it. You're going to make her day, and that's going to be scary to do. But if you do that once, it's going to be like, whoa, that was a rush. And then if you do it again and again and again and again, let's say you do that 5 times within 1 hour, your approach anxiety is going to go away. It's kind of magical. The way you got to work approach anxiety is the way you're working out a muscle. The more and more that you go and approach, the less and less your anxiety becomes. Right now, you have crippling anxiety is because you're coming up with all these things in your head that you think are going to happen when you go over and talk to a girl, and that's what's keeping you from doing it. You're creating these stories in your head. So in order to get rid of these false stories, you need to actually go and do the thing that scares you, right? If you're scared of heights, you should go bungee jumping, which is really hard to do. But once you do that, you realize, hey, I'm alive. That wasn't a big deal, okay? So same here is just make it really simple. 3-second rule, go up to a girl, say hello, say, hey, I saw you over here. You look very nice today. Have a good day. Walk away. Do that a few times. You're going to start to training your brain, rewiring some of the circuits in your brain that's going to be showing you, wait a minute, this is not so bad. Okay, then you're going to start to go and talk to more women. Then you might end up getting rejected once you start more conversation. And then this is going to show you, wait a minute, rejection's not so bad. Wait a minute, when I run out of things to say, it's not so bad. It might be at first, you're going to get that emotional spike of, fear, anxiety, or embarrassment. But the more and more and more you do it with this little baby step approach, the easier it becomes. And I'd say if you do it consistently, it takes a month, maybe 2. This is how I defeated my approach anxiety. I threw everything out the window and I said, okay, here's the deal. I am just going to go up to girls, say hi, and see what happens. And then that got me over that initial fear. So it was much easier to take the next step. What's the next step? You can say a conversation continuer, like, hey, are you from, and then the city that you're in. So let's say you're in Chicago, like I am. You can say, hey, what's going on? You look nice. Are you from Chicago? And then continue conversation that way. But that's the second part, right? You add that on after you've done, maybe 30, 50, 100 approaches where you're just saying hello. So you take this baby step approach where it gets a little bit and a little bit and a little bit easier. I actually break this all down in a part of my Hooked program. In my Hooked program, there is a section called the Date Machine where I teach you how to do this on a more practical level and how to start making this part of your schedule. So you should check that out. If you go to getherhooked.com, I talk more about approach anxiety, how to defeat it, and give you the exact precise schedule on how to go out and, like I said, make this all happen and break it down into these baby steps. And that's going to help you tremendously. I can't go over that all here now because it would take hours and hours and hours, but you're going to like the Hooked program anyways because that entire program teaches you how to build attraction with beautiful women, how to get dates, how to have sex, and more. So check that out at getherhooked.com, or at the very least, you can use this video to get started to defeat the approach anxiety. Good luck. Let us know what happens in the comments. I'll be there saying hello, and I'll see you on the next video.